Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and we are working on a Fauna and Flora journal. Today we're just going to assemble bits and pieces. I've prepared my signatures. So I have coffee dyed paper, my spreads, book pages, notebook pages, etc, etc. We're going to put the signatures in our cover. Sorry. I finally decided to change a bit my bending. I'm sorry, my voice has just decided to go away right now, so I'll try to catch it, but who knows. So instead of going around as you sometimes do, I'm going to make one elastic binding per signature. So to that effect, I'm going to get my scissors. I'm going to cut my elastic and I'm going to make 4 oh my god, elastic bindings. So just very simple, just tie a knot. So that's one. Let's make a second one. I will have to get probably another piece of elastic, as I hadn't foreseen this change of mind. I know I am coughing. Maybe you hear it. I have a small fan on my desk because I'm far too warm as usual. And the air is coming to my face, not straight, but it's coming to my face. And that is playing with my asthma. So that's a fun little thing. Okay, now I am going to get some more of this elastic, although I have absolutely no clue where I put it. So, and I made 4 signatures instead of 1, which was my original plan. So let's see, can we make one out of these? No, let me get more. So I've made knots on my 4 elastic bindings. I might have tightened them too much. Let's loosen them up. If we can. I should be able to. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to place the signatures in, and then we'll just decorate it, the bits and pieces that we have. Space to decorate. And we will just put in our ephemera afterwards. Ephemera wise, what I've been doing is I just went through my stash. We made some things together. I think I've actually used most of them decorating the spreads. We will look into the magic box anyway. And I went through my stash, and I'm pretty sure that if you've made tags or sorry, ATC cards, library cards, ink boxes, things like this, you will find that you have some that do have either Fauna or Flora references. So that's what I've done. I took them out, and that way I think I'm sticking to what Sophie does, which is okay. We've themed the journal, but still it's gonna be eclectic. Oh. And last but not least, this one. Hopefully everything is okay direction wise. This is why I like this binding so much. You can add, you can remove, you can change, you can, you know, do whatever. And I do like the way they look at the back. So yeah, I'm not going to take too much time doing this because they're going to move while we play with them. So that is leaving us with some blank pages. I'm not afraid of blank pages. I'm not a journaler myself. I don't journal, I just make journals. But because I like to put all kinds of goodies in my journals, I still try to put bits and pieces, small ones, on the writing pages. Yeah, that's what I like doing. So I am going to try to find something. I have here a big box, that we made during the 100-day project, in which I have a lot of things, including little roses that we'll see what we can do with afterwards. So you see, I have kept little flowers like this, and I think this is the type of project that I can use them on. I really, really like them. They're just paper on a double-sided tape with a bit of dimension. I just add a bit of glue. I'm just going to put it here. It's not eating much space, and I think it's cute to look at. So on page number 2, we could add, sorry, I'm going to cough again. Hopefully not all the time. Let's see, we have options. These are too big. What about just using a little label, which is like a tuck spot then? You can staple them, you can glue them. I'm just going to glue them. This is another of the labels I made. I just printed on some scrap collage on a very light cardstock. And the collage was made from old papers, so invoices, things like this. And I just wanted them to show a bit of interest. And here you are. You have a tuck spot. Wow! So you don't need to put big things every time. I'm pretty sure I can find some stickers somewhere, or maybe look, we have a lost mushroom and I like it. So I'm actually going to put it, no, not here, very sorry, not here, no, come on, come back with me, don't dare. This is where I want it. There you go. Woof. Could have been worse, couldn't it? Stickers are always a go-to. I love them. I just really, really like them. What would we have? What is this? This is too big for us. We don't mind. We welcome everybody, but in terms of size, you have to comply. I like this fish. So this is just something I cut off from a book. I use them quite a lot. I don't have that many left, and I liked the paper because it's a bit textured and a bit thick, stiff. And I like the colors of the fish. My only concern was that most of the fish are all facing the same way. And I like to play with them, and I like to put more than one on a page if I do a spread, but then, you know, they're all facing the same way, and that sort of annoys me. But hey, I did survive. So here we have our spread. Yes. This page, I think we can put something like a postcard maybe to make a tuck. I found, and they were always really like this, all sorts of flowers, postcards. I had no clue I had these. Apparently they were some sort of collectible. So I have a lot of these. And again, postcards with just flowers and cuties. And I have some that are less recent. Sorry, the opposite, more recent. And they're actually quite narrow. And I do like that. And I want to use one of them here. I think I'm going to get my stapler. And I'm just going to staple it. And again, then you get another tuck spot where you can put goodies. And you know, nothing stops you from journaling on the white parts if you want to. Be a rebel. Use every inch of paper. There you go. we have another pocket. Here, I think I saw somewhere here that there was a pocket we hadn't used. Maybe had not finished, I don't know. Could be. Oh, the fan has stopped. I'll stop coughing. Maybe at one point. Or not. Who knows? So no more pocket. Gone into hiding. That's not going to make me happy. But I will survive. And what I will do is I will find something else. I know this animal in French and in German. Or in Luxembourgish, I can't remember. Murmeltier. And in French it's a marmotte. Lives in the mountains, in the Alps. And look who I found. I found my pocket. But Murmeltier was there, so we're just going to ink her. Yeah, I've decided it's a she. Up. Oh my God. Leave me alone, you ugly cough. Maybe what we can do is put some... Oh, look at this. It's probably too big, isn't it? We have kitty cats and dogs. Or we have this one. I think this one is better. So this is going to be a pocket. Oh, it's signed Germaine. And Didi. Didi being short for André. So André is Andrew. Germaine. It's not a name that you would hear anymore. More used in my grandmother's lifetime, I would say. It's funny, I don't know about you in your countries, especially the US, but here in France for the last 20 years or so, I would say, there's been a huge comeback of first names. There were the ones from my grandparents' or great-grandparents' era. So you have a lot of names that you haven't heard for 50, 60 plus years. Now in little children, which I like. I mean, it's, I've always loved these names, so maybe because I also knew people who wore them, so. You say wear them for a name? I guess you do. So you have a lot of Émile, Fernand, Victor, Marceau. Cute names, but they weren't used anymore. And for girls, you would have... what would you have for girls? It's a good question. Isabeau, Marguerite, Lila. I can't think of any others, but yeah, so many. And I thought it was a nice thing. Blanche. Up. My grandmother didn't have a nice name. She was called Raymonde, which is the feminine for Raymond, which you also have in English. But yeah, not the most elegant name, let's put it that way. I think I would very much like to see a little butterfly somewhere. And I know I have butterflies on my desk. I have a blue butterfly. Oh. A little little butterfly. Up. There you go. On the other side. It's a bit big, isn't it? Let me see. Where did I put my... there. Oh, yeah. I also found these. Come on. Which is about how to take care of your plants when they're sick. And I have light, beautiful images. Violets. I remember when I was a little girl in Bordeaux, actually in Mérignac, there was little wood, and my mum and I would go and pick up violets. Okay. And I remember the scent, and I also remember eating them because my mum would let me suck the sugar that was in it. I think that was until the day we apparently crossed the way of a man in the woods who was not there to pick up violets and rather to show his. And so my mom didn't take me anymore. I didn't see him. My mum was a bit irresponsible, I think, because she made a comment like, "Woof, not that interesting." So he didn't get angry. And we were really, really close to home, probably a couple of 100 meters. Oh, that's cute. It almost looks like an illustration rather than a picture. I like that. Magical box. We have some fussy cuts. Not this one. Let's take another one, if we can. Now I'm going to take out the little pieces that shouldn't be here anymore. Up. I do have a tool to do that somewhere. No clue where. But I'm in the process of sorting my, I was going to swear, stuff in my craft room. I'm getting there slowly, but surely. School is over. I can hear the children in the street. It's time for lunch for them. And the dogs heard them as well. Lovely dogs who woke me up at 5 in the morning. June was really feeling like going for a pee. So I got up and didn't go back to bed. And believe you me, 5 o'clock is not my time. I love getting up very early in the morning, but 5 is a bit early. But hey, I'd rather she wakes me up than do something unpleasant. Okay. Glue, glue, glue. There you go. Cute, right? I never use these fussy cuts, so I'm quite happy. What could we do here? I don't think I have a postcard with flowers, do I? Or animals that would be small and that I could use. But I see this could definitely make something here. We need something to decorate it with. There we go. What do I have next to me? Things. I have feathers, but I don't think I want to put a feather here. That was my stomach. You're a bit big, aren't you? You're a bit big, but you could still... Yeah, I think I like you there. So I'm going to glue the bottom, but not the top. Something like this, I think. There. Good. Here we can do something. Absolutely. Postcards, postcards. Oh, I have a beautiful one. Well, actually, I have lots of beautiful ones. But I think I would very much... See, this one was hang on the wall, It says, happy birthday. Best wishes for your birthday. From a lot of people. 1953. Just looking, just in case. Oh, that one is nice as well. Oh, that one is nice. Oh, that one is German. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Wunsch. No, that one doesn't fit. I think I like this one. Here. Oh, mimosa. This grows in Bordeaux. I love it. Mimosa. That's, if you remember, when I was in France and I did some crafting and everything was yellow on my desk. Well, that was the mimosa and the pine trees. Both of them. The mimosa, the flowers were already gone, but the pollen was still in the air, and the pines were still there. The cones were there, and they were maturing, so pollen was also everywhere. I think we're going to use a bit of washi tape to make this a bit more bright. Washi tape. Bright. What color do I want? That would be bright. Bright, but then again, not too bright. That's the thing, when you have too much washi tape, then you can't pick one up. Let me see. Do I want maybe this one, because it's easy to grab. Up. I also have pep tape. We could make a mix, couldn't we? I don't know. Maybe I'll use the pet tape for something else. Here we have flowers and butterflies and things we love. What's there not to like in flowers and butterflies? Especially on paper, because then you have no allergies. Not that I have any. I like it. Good. Here we have another page. I am wondering, I think we have an envelope here. Look, I made this some time ago. So, what did I make? Ah, yes, it's an envelope with a tuck spot. Oof, all of a sudden. my mind would, what did I do? Nothing wrong. I'm actually going to reinforce a bit. This side. Like this. And here I can also do this. And now I can glue it to my page. I will not try to close it yet. I will let the whole thing dry before. Do we make it a pocket? Yeah, we can. We can. I am not putting it in the center because I want to be able to use my little tuck spot. We'll see how that goes. Oh la la! Annoying! Okay, we have another little white page. We can make a tuck spot. Look, just like this. And you don't have to put something on every page, it's just a me thing. Just do what you like, what you fancy. Oopla. Okay, tuck spot made. We have leaves. Oh my God, too many leaves at once. Probably not meant to be used like this, but I'm sorry, that's too much for me. I see a rabbit. You can always have a rabbit. Isn't it cute? It's not, it's a lièvre, so the savage one. Haze? Don't know. Where my parents lived, at night we used to see a lot of them when we came home from parties. First on our bicycles and then later in our cars. We actually bumped into a couple of them. That's life. Cute. Something to put on the top. We are now at the end of our first signature. Going into the magic box. The magic box is just filled with things that we've sort of used to make this journal. Like collectibles and bits and pieces. So I'm just going to glue this one. I'm not going to make a tuck spot. Because you can't have tuck spots everywhere. Or can you? Yes, you can. Am I? Maybe. Okay. If you insist. But that's you. Oh, my jumper is pink now. Okay. Okay. There we go. Second. I just have to look on my desk and I find things. So I really like that. This came out of the box while I was looking for something else. So I think it's destiny. And I can see a fish a bit further on my desk. Pretty sure I know where it's going to end up. What about just putting a label here? Sometimes a label is enough. What do I want on you? Do I want one of my little flowers? Well, not so little. Could we do this and then put the flower on it? Yeah, we could. I know this is not botanical, but it was there. So it will just botanical, fauna, flora, whatever. It was there. This is not straight at all. The paper, I mean. But that's life. Look. Ta-da! And if I look on my desk, what do I see? I see a small nothing. I thought it was a mushroom, but it is not. But I have mushroom. I do have mushroom next to me. I have a tiny one. Yes, we could. Oh, yes. Good that I looked under. I have all my, what are they called? Collectibles from Marjolaine Bastas. Up. A little mushroom. Wonky page. Well, wonky Sophie, so that works. Marjolaine Bastas. I did coffee dye. What did fall? Made a weird sound. I did coffee dye quite a bit of her cuteness. What are these? Baby owls? Hoopla. There you go. Okay. Did you see the video yesterday of Margaret and Tony? Margaret gave a glimpse of her new digital kit. I saw moth. I love moth. Really, really nice. I have to think about what I will do with it. Being on her design team now. Another fish. And you're going on the top. Ta-da! Big page. Big page also means we can make a pocket out of what we want. Do I want... I don't know what I want. I've coffee dyed them. Oh, I think I want the little duck. Mummy duck and ducklings. Okay, I need to make it smaller with my lovely cutting skills. And that is not small enough. A bit more. So a bit more on each side. And there you go. I mean, I love these illustrations. They're just so beautiful. I did coffee dye them. Did not put too much coffee. But they turned out really, really nice. I did that this morning at 5 a.m. It was a good thing, because then I came almost prepared for the video. Yeah, almost. You know me. By now. Okay. You glued? Yes, you are. What could we put above? If we have anything. Let me see. I'm just getting things out. Ooh, I'm finding things now. Okay. Do we have something here? That would be the right way. Direction-wise, no. No, no. Some of them are horizontal, not a lot of them. And I wonder whether there were not more vegetables than flowers. Actually, there were, because I know I've used a couple. Spreads. Oh, that's a label. So here I have nothing of the sort. Oh, a fish. Oh, a deer. Oh, flowers. Oh, horsey. Okay. Not sure I like the horsey there. Come on, let me pick something nice. That would actually, I don't want to put another fish, do I? I do have fish. We could, because that actually would look nice. And then we'd have another little pocket. I do sometimes Fussy cut out fish from these, but they're not all adapted for that, I would say. Some are too blurry, if that makes sense. Well, it makes sense to me, so. Yep. Stay with me, fish. Up, 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 up. I think it's missing something. What? Let me think. I think this is what it was missing. Oop. Ta-da. Okay. I think I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to cut here. Or not, depending on where the scissors are. Small ones are here. I know where they are, just don't want to get everything out. So I'm going to put some glue here. Nah. Has art the glue disappeared and gone for life on its own? Yes, it had. Because I prefer art glitter glue for this. Ah, come on. Glue. And I have another little piece. I can actually glue here. No. Oh. Is it Alzheimer's? No. It's just Sophie, unfortunately. Not that I wish I had Alzheimer's, you know, but I wish I had an excuse other than this is Sophie. Very sad sickness. I like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I found a couple of my little pockets, and I think I'm just going to have a couple. It has a fish. That's the excuse. It has something else on the back, but it has a fish. We just need to put some thread. Okay. A1, A2, A3. So I'm just going to glue it. I'm going to glue one here. I'm going to take a bit of washi tape. Just want to make that little, not so elegant piece a bit nicer. Siamese brothers. Well, you know, it is what it is. Thread. No, no thread. No, no thread, because this one actually shuts without help. Okay. And that one will be glued the other way around. So somewhere here. A little bit of washi tape. Which way? That way. Up, a 1 and a 2. And next to me, what do I have? I have another one with mushroom, which is really cute. And I have more pockets. I think I found... Did I find 2 of them? Or just 1 of them? Let me debulk a bit. Up. Do I want to have my swan on the bottom? I'm sorry. You know the challenge where you have to throw the bottle and it has to fall the right side down? Well, I almost did it with the glue. Not necessarily intentionally. Come on, wetty wipe. Mushroom thread you need. I need to make so many more of these. because I'm running out. And I still have about 3 journals that I need to decorate like I'm doing now. And this is really one of my go-to. Lovely craft time. I love doing that. This one is not inked, and I'm not going to ink it. That's how it is. And this is where we are going to be glued. And if it was straight, it would be better. Okay. Here, I think we're going to have a postcard. Or are we? I think we are. I think we are. Where did I put them now? That's the question. Somewhere will be my answer. Oh, come on, Sophie. This is just me. How to make things disappear on your desk. Call Sophie. She will find a way. Yeah, I think this one screams the postcard. This one will have a German postcard. Why? Because it is big and I like it. Drei. Not going to add anything. Still looking for things. Not too big things. What do we have here? We have a hyena. A striped hyena. There you go. A lovely hyena. Well, lovely and hyena. Not necessarily 2 words that I would put together. But hey. Oh, we have this. I'm just looking for something. Butterflies. No. Don't know what I want. That's annoying. That's annoying. Let me see, do I have... Because I always have stuff everywhere. Although I'm trying to get better. Not necessarily succeeding. I think I used some butterflies this morning. I'm just not sure when I put them. There's one. Yeah, this must not be far. Come on, up a little butterfly. A butterfly. I'm a nice person. Can't speak. Oh, a tiny, tiny little mushroom. dark spot. Could have used eyelids, but I'm not going to. Just staples. So I just got a couple of robins because I have them and I need to use them. And they're flowery, birdy, butterfly ones. This is Stamperia. I know I had a little wooden tool, but you know, bone folder will do. Especially with Stamperia. They are so forgiving. Sometimes just your fingers are enough. Oh my God, I've just had a flash. Don't know why. It has nothing to do with what I'm doing. I remember what I dreamed. Ugh. Sorry. It was a bit of a weird thing. Ugh, I wish I hadn't remembered. Well, you know, it is what it is. I would like... My hand is scratching. See how red it is? I've touched something. And here I have a piece of wood. Ta-dum, ta-dum. Ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum. This is from a Marilyn Bastin thing as well. What could I put here? Maybe a little thing with a flower. Again, oh, it's the cats and dogs thingy that I didn't put because it was too big. I have more. Oh, isn't that cute? You are a cutie. Bonne fête à sa tantine, beaucoup de baisers, Lou. Tantine ou Fantine? So it's either to Fantine, which is a name, or Tantine, which means aunt, well, little aunt. So, Bonne fête is, you know, when it's the day in the year where the saint with your first name is celebrated. So happy that to either Fantine or Tantine. Lots of kisses, Louis. Louis is also a name that came back. Louise, the feminine version, yeah. Very, very much so. So I want here, where is it? I've just put it down somewhere. I want you. And I might want to put a bit of fabric or lace or thingy. But first I'm going to glue it. I'm not going to make it a pocket. Another supplementary pocket. I'm just going to glue it up. Do we have oh la la, another piece of lace somewhere? Well, this one is pretty white, but it could do, I think. I rearranged my laces yesterday evening while watching Margaret's and Tony's video in the big drawers that I bought in the Netherlands. That Margaret also got a bunch, and Corina did too. So they're sitting on the desk next to me. Because I have 2 desks. No, I wanted it the other way around. So yeah, I could have put it on the bottom of the page, but I didn't. So it's gonna be a this. Yeah, that's gonna be a this. Let's turn it. Could we have one of these? Where are you? You're there. So this one, I think I want this one as a pocket in the middle of the page. Berk. This means yerk in French. Yerky. Berk. This is how we say. Okay. Nothing more. I think it's fine like this. What about you? Do you want a little label? I think you do. Okay. Oop. A butterfly. That is going to be a postcard again, I guess. Which one? Am I going to have my mimosa? Oh, I think I am. I think I am. Oh, no, 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 Sophie, you've got 2 pages. No, 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 no. I know you. You've done it before. Come on, Sophie. And one on the bottom. Oh, the tiger. I really don't like it. Don't know why. I am anti-tiger today. I wish you could talk to me. Ooh, horsey. Look at them. They're perfect. Perfect. Sorry, my voice is still going away. I think I'm going to have you and the other part. And I also have, you're going to go here. And I've got glue everywhere again. Okay. My leaf has now disappeared. That's okay. I still have a pine cone. No, they're 2 flowers. What pine cone, Sophie? Up. Two of them. And a little flower. That's gonna be here. Okay. Sorry, I bumped into my desk. So here, what about just a piece of washi tape? I like to do that as well. I like that. And on the other side, we could have one of our this look commandé. Okay. Now, here, maybe just a rub-on. Maybe this one. Oh, my dog is sighing. It will be soon time for them to enjoy a break outside. Yeah, my cutie. So it's been decided I would go to my parents with my dogs. So June and Sammy. Sometime in June, probably at the end of June. Because I think I have a couple of medical appointments until then. So I might bump into my brother for a couple of days, but not more. Because he's coming from Denmark with my nephews and his wife. It'd be nice for my parents. They will see both of us. Ooh. Not, yeah, we might just see each other for a day or two, but then, you know, I'll be going back home, which is also a good thing because I think it would be too much for them to have all of these people too long in their house. I have a little this. But at least they see the both of us. And maybe, yeah, 1 or 2 days in common. Do we want to make a pocket on this one? Yes, of course, why not? And I think we're going to have a no, and not this one. So it's either this or no, it's going to be the ladybug. The ladybug. We don't see many ladybugs anymore. Not the real, well, we call them the real ones, the red ones. We see orange ones, which are not indigenous to France. That's a shame. I remember when I was a little girl, you had lots and lots of ladybugs and butterflies. And Not anymore. Good. Okay. I hear you, dog. Sors de là. Sam, sors de là. That's one. Cute. And I think I want to have this one here. Whoop. And I don't care whether it should be like this. I actually like it like this. So this, best wishes for the celebration of little cousin. Oh, this is so nice. Riri Jeannette Auguste. Riri was short for Henry. My stomach is growling. Just told the girls I would, well, the girls, no, sorry, my daughter and her boyfriend, that I would be making pizza. Sorry. You see? Oh, this is how Sophie sneezes normally. And it's very hard for me to contain. Oh my God. I think I managed to contain my sneezing while I was on camera until now, but not anymore. You're parts of the family, so be scared. Aye. And that was so brutal. One of my muscles around my ribs is now stuck. Give me a second. Oh, God. I actually need to stand up now. Well. Yeah, I hope I didn't wake you up. My goodness. So that one is done. We're almost at the end now. Up. So here, I think a little label. Now that was a sneeze I didn't expect. Okay. I think I want a little flat. I have butterflies like this, right? Where? Nowhere. Okay. Butterflies. So, up. Little flowers. Okay, then what? I think another postcard, because the page is really thin and I want to strengthen it. Oh, strengthen it. I can say it if I want to. A bit more. This flower we call muguet. You can buy it on the 1st of May on the sides of the roads everywhere. Actually, I do have some that grow in my garden, but I try to make it disappear because it's poisonous, even for my animals. So obviously I don't want that. Do we have sort of a... No, we don't. Here. Nope. Might call for a label. That's actually what it calls for. So I'm sparing you no details of how I make my journal. And I'm going to do the same on the other side, but maybe with a different. I think we need one in color. One like this. Tulips. Yeah, tulips are nice. My God. And there we go. And do we want a label as well? I think we do. You, my friend, where am I going to put you? I think I'm going to put a flower. We have a blue one. There we go. I want a collectible here. A little fish. Here I can put a ribbon. Well, actually one of these ones, because gonna put the flowers. So these are 49 in market. I still like Stamperia best because these are the way they look is more modern, and I like the more sort of vintagey / romantic / Stamperia. Not sure whether these. Yeah, worked. Good. We can just choose a leaf on the other side, can't we? Okay, I'm going to put you here. So, whoopla. What do I have leaves. going to put this leaf here, up. Very thin paper, so I have no choice but to take postcards. Oh, this is a beautiful one. I'm just going to have it again as a pocket on the side. And on the other side, I'm going to glue another one. These are vintage for sure. For sure. So we're almost done, which means that after this, I need some washi tape here. But I'm just going to put this for the moment. Okay. A little label. More. I thought I had more flower stickers somewhere. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I do. I think that after this video I will need to go and get my medicine, because apparently I didn't take it this morning. My heart is pounding so hard. Have you ever had that feeling? And I'm not kidding, and this is actually true. Sometimes my heart pounds so hard that I can hear it from the outside of my body. I'm not crazy. I can tell you, this is what happens to me. Lovely. And it's a very weird sensation. Which reminds me that I need to make an appointment with my cardiologist. This is beautiful. Looks like cherry blossoms. Okay, 2 more little pages. We have, it's not a poppy, it's similar to a poppy, I suppose. Up. Could we have a little ribbon? Yes, we could. This one will go here, and I'll put some raspberries and the birdie on the other one, I think. There we go. And on the other side, maybe just raspberries. big motorbike making lots of noise. When I lived in Luxembourg, I lived in, they call it the Little Switzerland in Luxembourg. So it's lots of forests and rocks and beautiful places, beautiful surroundings, landscape, etc. And as soon as there was just sun, we had hundreds of motorbikes coming by, which was not a problem. It was actually they were very respectful, drove really slowly and on straight. We were just in front of the forest, just crossing the street. We were in the forest. I do miss that region a lot. But that's life. Yesterday I was, don't know why I'm talking about this now. Don't know why. I was talking with my daughter and, you know, about the fact that in Sicily and in some other places in Italy as well, they sell houses for €1. In places, there are usually villages where population is decreasing and houses are abandoned. And the deal is, well, it costs you a bit more than €1 because then you have the notary fees, etc. But you need to renovate the house within 3 years, I think. You need to provide the commune with a plan of the renovations. And yeah, and then I went to look again. There are 3 villages in Sicily that do it for the moment. I could do it, to be honest, because well, Sicily is my mother's country, so I do speak Italian, and I could. Thing is, the houses sizes are small, which I don't care, but it's they have no gardens, and that to me is a problem for my doggies. I've been thinking about that already. Done! We're done, so I guess that we're ready for the flip through. So here is the flip through. Flip through. And while we flip through, I will put in the goodies. Well, you're sort of glued. The goodies, the ephemera that I have ready made. So here we have a belly band. We can actually fit maybe more than one item. There we go. Here we have an envelope where we can put a lovely postcard and maybe a decorated, altered postal card. Here we have a little pocket. Do I have tiny things? Maybe. Well, I have you. There you go. Then we have a beautiful, oh, come on, beautiful thingy that we made. There we go. We have one, and we can put another one. Have another one with a fox, so little tags. Here in the postcard, well, we can put a postcard because we can. Little pocket in which we can put a little tag. And here we can put a little something as well. Let's see, all our decorated pages, we can put a tag here. Here we can put a tag as well. Even, sorry, no, I'm going to put one of these like this. In the envelope, I guess we can put a lovely postcard with you, lady. We could have whoopla, the little cats and dogs, and flowers. Here we have, oh, let me put back the, there. We have a little thing. I am going to put, I'm not sure how I did it. Do you remember? Because I don't, apparently. So we have something here. Won't go. Do I have tiny? Yes, I do have tiny. So I have a tiny here. Okay. And another tiny here. In here, oopla, we have a pocket. But will that fit? Yes, it will. And here we can have this one. Here, I think we can put some sort of a postcard. There you go. Here we can put a succulent. Well, here we have a succulent, so we can put there maybe another sort of plant. Here we have an envelope which calls for a postcard. Here we can put this. Maybe with this. Oh, my nose is itchy. Then I can put one of you. Did I glue the back? No, I didn't glue the back. One here. One here. One here. And one here. Oh, something has glued. There's no good reason why it should be glued. There you go. Unglued. One here. And a tiny bird. Pocket, pocket. A lovely postcard. A rooster. And here. Too big, too big. Oh, I have you. There you go. In here. We can put maybe some pieces of ephemera if I can find some. I have a moth from a postcard. Ooh, my heart is pounding. Doo-doo-doo. What are you? You are a goat. I think. No. And I have another one. Ta-da! Two moths. There you go. Here we can put this card. Here. We can have you if you fit. Are you not too tall? No, you're not. Okay. Then we have a pocket there. Let's have a postcard. Hold the postcard. Or a lovely dark ephemera that we made. Here our owl can hold a couple of these. There's no pocket here, there's no pocket here, there's a pocket there. Up. A lovely tag. And a lovely thing. Oh, I love him. This is not botanical at all. What do I have here? Mushroom. Big mushroom. And then I need something on the top. Do I have something small? Like a fish collectible? Yes, I do. It's too big. Maybe I'll find something afterwards. Here we have a pocket. And that's a pocket, and that's a pocket. I'm going to have a fish in the pocket. A sticker. And another big card. Here I'm just going to have some of these. And another one here. No, this one I did glue, didn't I? I think this one I glued because it was thin. Yes. Here we have a pocket. We can put a piece of ephemera. And what else do we have? Just checking in my little box if I have cutesies left. Oh, I have a snake. No, it's not a snake, it's a fish. In here, well, we can put some ephemera. There you go. Beautiful cow. Well, Fauna and Flora. This is trees. And we have a big vintage card. Here again, one of our lovely postcards. Another one here. Oh, my mimosa is here. Little thingy. Other little thingy. Pocket. I altered cards with butterflies and flowers. And here I have, I think it's an altered paper clip that will just stuck here. Here I'm going to put a notebook like this. Here, oh, lovely roses. And the famous mimosa. Here, nice little pocket. We have a little tag. Beautiful. And a flower. Here, I love the moose. We can have another lovely notebook. Here, my heart is pounding. Da, 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 da. Lovely roses and lovely what else do we have? Oh, something fell on the floor. That would be washi tape. And a little fish. And a little... Okay. Postcard. And postcard. Oh, this is Dutch from Aalsmeer. Inside of not glass house, as it called. Well, somewhere we grow plants. In here I have one tag that I can put here, and I have an altered card with birdies that I can put here as well. Here, birdies. I think I'm gonna put one of these. One of these. I think that we've reached the end. There we are. Hoopla. So here goes our Fauna and Flora journal. I've really enjoyed making it with you, a bit outside of my comfort zone, but it was a lovely exercise. So thank you for spending your time with me, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow actually. Take care, bye-bye.